And it was more than just like he fondled his son or something like that. I mean, this was very sick. And he started, and it was forceful. And he was telling me, he started telling me then about the threats that my father had made against him throughout all those years.
Object to it being hearsay and ask it to be limited.
All right, is it being offered from the truth of the matter asserted, or just a state of mind of
It's offered
the
for
witness?
State of mind, Your Honor.
All right, it'll be received for that limited purpose.
Basically, he started telling me that my dad had, one of the reasons he had never told me before was because my dad had always threatened his life and essentially used me against him, saying that if he ever told me, he would kill me, and that Eric would be responsible for my death, and threatened him in other ways, physically, and my brother had just done a lot of it in just fear, constantly. And so that disturbed me a great deal, and actually made me angry with him again, because
Angry with whom?
Eric.
Why?
Because, well, this was the first I was hearing of this, and on Tuesday he could have told me these things, and I felt like, I told him, if he told me these things on Tuesday, maybe we would have done something different.
What do you mean, would have done something different?
Well, I certainly would not have just brought up, I would not have had the conversation on Thursday that way.
Conversation with your father?
Right, with my father.
Why?
Well, the whole point of going Thursday was the idea that he was just going to we had all the cards, and obviously Eric knew that we didn't, that my dad was willing to kill over it, and which is something that I probably should have figured out on my own, but I just didn't think about it. Eric had never said anything, and we just sort of went in this fantasy state that it was going to be great. And I think if I had gone back, and I told him Friday that, in an angry way, that, we could have just never said anything and tried to figure out another way to get you out of the house. Could have just said that you couldn't take it anymore for some other reason and you had to leave, or just something like that. And if my dad didn't think anybody knew about what was happening to him, maybe he would let Eric go for other reasons. So anyway, it was a bad conversation, and he started crying that I was getting upset with him, and I felt guilty again. Basically, I told him, okay, now we know this, and that's good. And at that point, we thought we should definitely try to get some guns.
Did this change the way you thought of your dad? After hearing this information?
Thursday changed the way I thought of my dad.
You mean the talk?
The talk and what